Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to WeeklyEz. I am very sorry for not being able to upload any videos. My phone has completely stopped working, so I am filming a video with my iPad right now, and I can't edit anything because I had iMovie on my phone and I don't have it in the iPad because it's old AF. So yeah, and the past few weeks have been a little bit rough for me, just because of myself. It's not because of anyone or anything, it's because of me. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment anything you like. And I say this in the first part of the video so I don't forget. So what the topic is about. Sorry, I'm a little bit high, so what the topic is about. My worst relationship ever. My worst and best relationship, but it was so toxic. Like the most toxic relationship ever. And I come here to talk to my girls about the story so that they don't commit the same mistakes as me. And guys, please, if you're like watching this video, don't be an asshole like him. Please don't. I want to smoke more. I don't know where the fuck my pipe is. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, how I met him. I met him through school. I saw him around, and I decided to go through Facebook, send him a message. I asked him how many tattoos he had. He responded with like 10 or 12, I think he said, and we continued to talk from there. He told me to say hi if I ever saw him at school again, and I was like, yeah, for sure. And I did see him with one of my friends, and I went up to her, and I was like, oh hey, what's up, friend? And she was like, oh hey. And I was like, hey, I know you, like we talk through Facebook. And he's like, really? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, and I told him like my name and everything. He's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. We started talking more from there. Then wait, this was November of 2015, 16. It was 15. Okay, it's because in 2015 like a lot of stuff happened for him, and with the like I had, well, they weren't my group of friends, but I know that like a lot of people that are like kind of like metalheads and stuff, but not really. They're like into sometimes emo music, and like for the raw kids, in other words. In Mexico, 2015 was like a year, man, like a year. And so yeah, okay, he was going to have a birthday party, and I was like, hey, invite, send the Addy or something like that. And he's like, yeah, for sure. And he was turning 18 and I was 14. Yes, I know. And that it was a Friday, I remember, and I was supposed to go to winter formal with this one dude I had invited I guess I made a poster for winter formal and like everything. I invited him in lunch. Like, I think there was a video about it too. It was like the stupidest shit ever. And like, I was a freshman, so of course, like, it was fucking retarded. But anyway, I was supposed to go to winter formal with him. He said yeah, but because like he was too embarrassed to say no, like, honestly. So I know, I'm sorry, but it's true. So I texted him and I was like, you know what, like, I kind of don't want to go to this thing, and let's not go. And he's like, yeah, okay, yeah, for sure, let's not go. And I was like, okay, cool. And so I went to the party. My mom took me to the party, actually. She let me be there till like 12:30, I think. But I saw him in that party only 2 times. He said hi and he said bye. I went in there, I said hi, and then I saw my friend that I saw that one day at school with him. So we were hanging out with her. I was hanging out with her, and then I met this other dudes, and I remember that same night, like, I was drinking a little bit, like, very little, like, nothing at all, and like the most I drank probably was like half a bottle, half a can, like, that was the most I drank. And like, I kissed this guy that I didn't even know, and I was having fun. I had fun, and it was like more of a like a little mini concert in this one house. There was a lot of bands. It was really cool. And then my mom came, picked me up. I said bye to him, and then I left. Then I sent him a message. I think I said, hey, thanks for the invite, whatever. The next day, he's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm in the stores, you know. And he's like, yeah, I'm bored. I was like, oh, do you want to come to my house? Like, my mom's leaving, and like, we can be outside my house chilling. And he's like, yeah, sure, okay. And my mom left. We were hanging out inside. We kissed and shit, and that's where everything started. November 21st, 2016. 2015. Okay. So yeah, and then what else happened? I don't remember. Okay, sorry. And then 8 minutes to the video already. Do you like the blue lights? Ooh, cool. Okay, whatever. Oh wait, you can see me here. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so from that day, everything started. We were at school together all the time now, and so the day we met was November 14, 2015, and so 3 months later, we said, okay, you know what, we're just gonna say that the day we met is the day we started dating, because we were in my house and he tried asking me out. Like, we were just chilling in my living room, and he's like, we were like joking around. He's like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? I was like, no, but I was kidding. And he's like, oh, okay. I was like, wait, no, I was kidding. He's like, no, like, no. And I tried asking him out, and he's like, nah, like, I don't do it like that. And I was like, okay. But we were still like cuddling and shit, so like it really didn't matter. So we just said, like, okay, like, let's just say that we've been together for 3 months. because literally it felt like we were together since the day we met. Like, I don't know, it was fucking weird. And then so everything was pretty chill, pretty good. Then the problems started coming, like 6, maybe almost a year into the relationship. I figured out a lot of things that he did, and they weren't good things. I knew they were bad, and I mean, I loved him, so I was like, you know what, you think you do what you want to do, like, it's your life, but I'm telling you right now, if that involves me, or like if this gets too serious, like, please, you have to stop, you have to leave, whatever, blah blah blah. Like, I would tell him it was something bad, and he wouldn't listen to me, obviously. So that went into like us fighting a lot, and he was so jealous, and I was so jealous too. Like, he was like my first actual boyfriend, so I was so protective, and like I didn't trust him at all. Like, I had this gut instinct that he was gonna cheat on me, and yeah, like, that happened. He was texting this one girl, and I saw the messages on his Facebook, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, and he felt like shit, and like, he said sorry and shit, and I was like, you know what, okay, let's work this out. So we did, and then he had sex with this one girl, and they had like bruises all over their necks and stuff. He posted a picture on Facebook. I was being fucking stupid as shit, and I was like, you know what, let's work this out. And then but that was more into like when we started dating. Sorry, I saw a notification. But then, okay, so by the end of the relationship, our fights were violent. Hello. Oh, I think someone's home, because I saw the light. Okay, whatever. So by the end of our relationship, it was violent. Like, he never hit me or anything. At least I don't remember. I don't think so. It was like a long time ago. I hear a ringing. Oh god. Oof. Okay. There was this one fight that was really bad. Like, this is a lot of details, but like, we were like, I don't know, we were fighting so much that it made me do something. Like, it wasn't hitting him, like, it wasn't hurting him. Well, it was hurting him, but like, it wasn't. It was like me just like, okay, not gonna say anything anymore. Sorry, I got a message. And okay, so it made me do something, and he made it worse by actually doing it to himself too. Like, he grabbed my hand and he was like squeezing harder, and like let's just say I grabbed his hand and I was squeezing, and he grabbed his hand and started squeezing like harder, but that's not actually what happened. Okay, but like, that happened, but like not his arm. Okay, so then like literally from that fight like he was like coughing, and then I don't know what happened, like 10 minutes later we were good. We were in the bed just chilling, talking, kissing, cuddling. Like, nigga, we just had an immense fucking fight, and we're like, and we literally talked about it. We were like, how come we were fighting and now we're good? Like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know what that was. Like, I saw something over here. That's weird. It's a ghost. Oh shit. But yeah. There was this one night too. The night I found out that he was cheating was December 16th of 2016. And I found out he was cheating because of this one girl that showed me the text messages. And they were saying that they were gonna go out together, and he actually said that we weren't dating anymore, but he was like, yeah, don't tell anybody, like, we're not together, but we haven't said anything about it, and like stupid shit like that. And that made me so upset. And from there on, like, I didn't believe at all anything. And we went through so much together, like crazy. We went through crazy shit, like stuff that would blow your mind, and that I can't talk about because it's honestly that serious. And it was the most horrible relationship I had ever been. But he did sometimes treat me well. Like, he did buy me whatever I wanted. He would take me out when I was hungry. He would buy me stuff all the time. He was there for me. Like, he would try and calm me down. Like, he knew who I was. He was the only person that was there for me, and like, I loved him a lot. And finding out who he really was fucked me over, like hella. We broke up we stopped seeing each other March 12th, 2017, and I think it was 17. Let me think. Yeah, it was 17. And then, because it was last, no, I think it was 17, I'm not sure. But and then April 25th was the actual day he said, I want to break up with you. We didn't see each other because he was locked up away from me and away from his family, because of stuff that he did. And then I had already decided that I was going to break up with him, that I wasn't going to ever talk to him, because I realized who he really was, and he was a very toxic person. He needed to mature. He lied about his age, and I found out that because his parents told me. Like, his parents loved me, to be honest. His little sister was the sweetest, and I just, like, if he had never acted like that, if he had never done anything like that, we would have been together, to be honest. It's sad that all that happened, because I really loved him. And I hated him for the longest time, really, but I couldn't hate him at the same time because I loved him. I was depressed for so many months, and no one ever knew because I would cry when I was alone or asleep, like before I slept, or at night. I would cry so much. I was depressed from like since beginning of 2000. Well, I was depressed when I was with him, but when we broke up, like that made like depression. It was from like when we stopped like seeing each other to probably August, September. So from like March to August, September 2017. It was really bad. It was the worst year. Those were the worst years. They were so bad. And that fucked me over in school. I ditched school so much. There was a period of time, like a couple months of my freshman year, second semester, where I didn't go to school. I didn't went to school like at all. Like I was just chilling in my house with him. We didn't go to school or anything, and like it was really bad. And then my grades were so horrible. I had to redo all that stuff for summer school, and like I had less and less friends because of him, because he didn't trust any of them. Oh my god, 21 minutes already, boy. Okay, we're gonna have to shorten this up a little bit. So yeah, but because of all that, like all that taught me so much, and honestly I changed so much because of that. It made me more mature. I'm not obsessed like I used to be. I'm not jealous anymore. I'm more understandive. I understand more. Sorry. I look at both sides, like both perspectives and like stuff like that. But yeah, I used to be in a very toxic relationship, and now I'm not. I am single as a motherfucking Pringle, bitch. But that's okay, because I have to learn how to love myself first. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry once again for not being able to upload. I don't have a phone anymore, it's broken. If you would like to add me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram, I'll have those in the link description below. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free. I know y'all bitches are fucking cheap as fuck, because I am. Don't forget to like, comment anything you want, like positive vibes, bitches. And see y'all in the next time. Bye.